Hi, and welcome to another demo with Rich Kerr. Though traditionally I've been doing all of my demos on Excel, there's obviously a lot of productivity to be found in the other tools in Microsoft Office, including PowerPoint. So today's video will actually be about using the Excel charting tool within the context of Excel or PowerPoint. So if I want to create a chart in PowerPoint, this video will be about doing so when the chart does not already exist in Excel. I'll do a different video where we copy and paste link from Excel to PowerPoint. But in this case, I'm going to create the data right in PowerPoint. So I've got a standard PowerPoint slide, and you've got your content section where you have the ability to put in bulleted text, and then you have your special content icons contained therein, and there are 6. The second one is for creating a chart. So let's go ahead and click that. And it gives you the Insert Chart dialog box. Now, I like pyramids, so I'm going to do a pyramid style cone chart or column chart. So I'm going to go with a standard clustered pyramid. I'll click that and choose OK. And the tool will actually launch an embedded Excel file as part of your PowerPoint. And what's nice is you don't have to keep track of or save a separate and distinct Excel file. It's embedded inside your PowerPoint. So I'm just going to change a few elements here. Maybe I'll change those to say region, or we'll say region 01, and I'll use my autofill handle to drag down, and maybe there'll be quarterly data here, so we'll do Q1 through Q3, or even go out to Q4. Now let's say that the region 4 data is not ready for prime time, so I've been advised not to include it, but we may come back to those numbers later. I'll actually use that little blue triangle in the lower right corner of the selected region in Excel and drag it up. So it doesn't get rid of the region 4 data, it's just not there to be used on the chart. It's there to be used later. We can always drag down to include that. Or if I didn't want to include quarter 4, I can drag that to the left and up. So now region 4 and quarter 4 have been excluded. You can also modify the appearance of the data, so you can apply styles like counting style number format, whatever you need to do. If I change a value here, it changes real time inside the PowerPoint. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on numeric formatting here, but suffice it to say you can use any format that you like. I'm now going to close the Excel file, and so we're now back in PowerPoint and we have our chart. You have access to the full Excel charting capabilities when you're inside PowerPoint. In fact, when I'm clicked on the chart, I now have the Design tab, the Layout tab, where I can add elements like a data table at the bottom of my chart to show the numbers. I could do data labels for each. I'm actually going to turn that off. Actually, with my data table, I'll say Show Data Table with Legend Keys. So then I don't need that legend on the right side. So I'll choose Legend None. And so I've got my data in PowerPoint. Now what I'd like to do is actually animate that chart for a presentation. So I'm going to click on my chart and go to the Animations tab. And for column charts, I'd like to use the Rise Up effect. So when you go to your Animations pane or Animations tab, you're looking for the entrance effect called Rise Up. And I don't see it initially. There's a float in, which actually works pretty well too. But I'm going to go to More Entrance Effects. And from the Change Entrance Effect window, I'm going to go with the Rise Up effect and click OK. So if I click my Preview button on the left side of my Animations tab, it shows the entire chart rising up onto the slide. Well, I'm going to modify that. I'm going to go to Effect Options and say that I want it to enter by element in series. So then the chart background comes into play, then all the Q1 data, then the Q2 data, and then the Q3 data for each region. Or you could say by element in category. So then all the region 1 elements will come in, Q1, Q2, Q3, region 2, Q1, Q2, Q3, and so on. Now the other thing I tend to do with this is I'll turn on my animation pane so that I can then change the behavior of the animation. So when the animation pane is on, I'll right-click on the placeholder for the element that's being animated, which in this case is the chart. I'll go to Effect Options, and the tool recognizes that what I'm animating is a chart. So I'll go to Chart Animation, and I'll say, I'll uncheck the option that says Start Animation by drawing the chart background. So that way the chart background is already in place, and then you're animating the individual columns, or in this case pyramids, onto the slide. So that really helps you to control through each mouse click telling the story of your data. So that's it. That is using a chart object inside PowerPoint without having to create a separate Excel file. The Excel data is embedded inside PowerPoint. Again, the beauty is if I need to modify this, I can click on the chart object, go back to the Design tab under Chart Tools, and choose Edit Data. So there's a little Excel icon, and I can now launch my Excel file that's embedded inside the PowerPoint and make changes there. That's it. I hope you guys found this useful. Tune back in soon for more Excel, PowerPoint, and we're going to be adding Access videos really soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.